Teacher Teresa here, and welcome to my channel where I make new videos every week about how to be hired as an ESL teacher and tips for new teachers online. Today we are talking about your VIPKID demo. So if you have clicked on this video, you are most likely in the application process. So congratulations for making the first step in your application. You might be feeling a little bit nervous or confused as to how to teach a demo. I am going to be walking you through that in a different video, but for now, I am going to be teaching you different tricks and strategies to be using during your demo interview. So I'm going to be telling you what they are looking for, what you really need to have to prepare. You don't have to go in and buy thousands of dollars of classroom equipment. I'm going to give you the bare basics of what you need to say and do and have for your demo. If you're interested, keep watching. The first thing you need to do is set up your classroom. You are not required to have an elaborate setup for this first demo, but they want to see something professional. So you can stand in front of a blank wall and have something as simple as your name and maybe a picture of an apple or ABC. For my demo, all I had was my name and I had a cutout of Dino and I stuck it on the wall behind me. Nothing fancy like a map or anything like that. So you don't have to spend a lot of money on your classroom. The second thing you need is proper lighting. So don't be having your demo in a dark room. Make sure that you have lots of lights. Ideally, one in front of you, one to your right, and one to your left, all shining on your face. It seems like a lot, but it's so important when you're teaching for your face to be well lit. If there's any shadows, just keep adjusting your lighting. When it comes to clothing, you can wear whatever you like for your interview as long as it looks professional. You do not have to go out and buy an orange shirt for this, but if you do choose to go out and buy an orange shirt, it does show some initiative that you are ready to become part of the VIPKID team. The next thing that you need is a headset, ideally one that has a microphone built in. If you don't have one like this, you can use the ones with your earbuds as long as they have a microphone piece. But if you are hired, you do need to invest in one of these because when you're teaching, it's so important for the kids to hear you clearly. Oftentimes that the earbuds with a microphone don't always pick up your voice clearly. They also want you to have props. They are looking for you to have at least 2 props during your demo for full points. So that could be something like a puppet, having some 2D printout props like a happy face or a sad face, and then having something to show letters. So I have letters here that are just magnetic on a board. You can have a cookie sheet and stick your letters to a cookie sheet because there is some blending that you do during the class, or having a whiteboard so you can write the letters on the whiteboard. With VIPKID, we do something called a secondary reward system. So when the child does well, we give them stars, but we also have to give them another reward. So during your demo class, you have to prepare an award to give to your students. So something like cookies or donuts, ideally something that can be displayed behind you. So what I did was I just put a chair beside me. I had my little whiteboard there that I could stick things on. It was a magnetic whiteboard. So you get a cookie! Stick it up there behind you. So just find something that you could print out. It could be a banana, give it to the monkey. You can also put tape on the back. If you don't have a magnet, you can just tape it to the wall. So just tape a piece of paper to the wall with reward system. Oh look, the monkey gets a cookie. Tape it to the wall. Those are all the things that you need to have physically ready for your demo class. And now I'm going to share with you all the things you need to do during your demo class so that you get the highest amount of points. They are scoring you on a rubric. So I'm going to be sharing with you everything that they are looking for when you are doing your demo. The first thing that they are looking for is that you don't use too much language. So most of the students are at a very low level and can't comprehend more than 4 words at a time. So for instance, if we were talking about soccer and I wanted the child to drag and drop a ball, I wouldn't say something like, okay, now we're going to drag and drop a ball. Do you think you can take your mouse, click it, and drag it over here? It's basically 3 or 4 words. Drag, drop, ball. Keeping it really, really simple for the students. Next is to keep your language really slow. This can seem really awkward at first because we're used to talking at this speed, but when you're teaching online, it needs to be like this. Hello, how are you? My name is Teresa. Something like that. The interviewers are looking for a lot of TPR. This means total physical response. It is basically moving your body a lot during class to convey what you are trying to say. So for instance, if I was trying to teach the word mouse, I would go like this, mouse. If you're teaching the word throw, you throw, you do an action. There's also something called instructional TPR. So if you want the child to circle on the screen, you would go circle, drag and drop, drag and drop. They're looking for a lot of movement, as much movement as possible, using your hands, using your facial expressions, just being very lively and active during the class. They want you to be using something called synthetic phonics. So for instance, this doesn't say ruh. It says This doesn't say t. It says t. I've linked a video all about synthetic phonics. This is super important because you are going to be teaching a slide during your demo all about letters. So you gotta make sure that your synthetic phonics is correct so that you can get full points on that slide. Last, they are looking for a lot of praise. So whenever the student is doing a good job, make sure that you're giving lots of thumbs up, lots of high fives, lots of energy. You are teaching a 5-year-old, and this is a blank screen. You gotta bring yourself to life. You are selling yourself during this demo. You wanna make sure you are giving a really good impression and showing that you have the ability to be able to entertain children. The most important thing that you can do is have fun. I am so excited for you as you begin your journey as a VIPKID teacher. If you have not had a referral teacher yet and would like to have some more hand-holding and help during the process, I would love to be your coach to be able to mentor you and answer any questions you might have and really give you that support you need to pass all of the steps in the interview process. I have linked everything in the description box below. I hope everybody has a great day and good luck on your demo.